Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, we're going to see what negativity is exiting your life. It could be anything. It could be anything. Like it could be a person. It could be a frame of mind. It could be a situation. It could be anything. We're going to use the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, and then I have the Fountain Tarot. We are going to ask, what is it? What is this negativity that's exiting your life? How will it depart? Where will that leave you? And what freedom will you gain from the exit of this negativity? So Aries, what negativity is exiting Aries' life? A younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So maybe there's some sort of negative situation between you and a younger man. So that situation is going to be, that's it, it's gone. Or maybe there's specifically a younger man in your life who is causing you negativity, difficulties. That's it. Somebody else had like an actual person too. That was Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius had an actual person. Okay, how will it depart? How will the younger man negativity energy depart? Plenty of material things. Oh, that's interesting. What negativity is exiting your life? A younger man. How will that depart? Plenty of material things. Maybe when there's enough to go around for something. So that's interesting. When there's plenty of material things, this negativity will exit this person. It's either like the person themselves or something like about this person, or some sort of negativity about this person. When there's lots of material things. Okay. What will where will that leave you? Where will that leave Aries? Fire that will leave you with strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I'm feeling like this kind of like, okay, it could be this, could be that. A way to pull out a reading here that's like, oh, okay. Well, that's why we're going into the tarot. What freedom will Aries gain from the exit of this negativity? Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is working against you. Okay, so what freedom will you gain? You'll gain freedom from depression or anxiety or some type of worry that someone is working against you. What is this? What is this younger man doing? Oh my God. It's interesting. Okay, Ant, work, achievement, success. So you did something here. You did something. You worked hard. You successed. You achieved. All right. A younger man. What is it? It's a younger man, or it's dealings with. It's like dealings or with. See, this is different from Aquarius' card was a fair man. So it was a man, could be of light complexion, likely had light hair. Where this, like, and it was like the person, but in this it says dealings or a relationship with a young man. So some type of dealing that you have here with a young man that is negative. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands with younger man. Is it like a mother and child energy? The Nine of Wands, the Death card, and the Nine of Swords. Oh my God, it's almost like trying to keep somebody away from you. It's odd. It's like trying to keep someone away from you. And keeping this person away from you, it worries you. What is going on? I don't know what this is. But is it connected to like a woman too? Because a younger man and a woman. The Queen of Wands. Actually, the Queen of Wands is the Aries card. Maybe this is your own kid or something. That's the negative energy exiting your life. But it's weird. It's almost like this is something. Is it something that you're trying to keep? And what is this relationship about? Let's ask that. What is this relationship about? Betrayal. This relationship is about betrayal. I ain't gonna lie here. I'm kind of wondering if some of you, are you like dating someone that's younger? Are you dating someone that's younger, like a younger man? Are you an older woman dating a younger man? Maybe you're an older man dating a younger man. I don't know. But it's about betrayal, about being betrayed here. And there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety with this. See? But that's the thing. You're going to get freedom from that. You'll get freedom from that anxiety. As this young man has betrayed you, you worry about, it's almost like you worry about something coming home to roost too. How will it depart? With plenty of material things. I want to say too, like if it's somebody that's living with you, maybe they move out and they take a lot with them. They move out and they take a lot with them. It could, okay, I don't know, like if some of you too, like do you have an adult child at home or something like that, and they're causing you a lot of anxiety or stress? Does this person betray you in some way? Is there actually a departure with a lot of material things, plenty of material things? There's no lack here. The Eight of Cups, how it's apart, the Eight of Cups, the Sun, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Why does it feel cold? It's not, why I'm feeling really cold all of a sudden in the reading too. That's weird. I just looked, because there's like a heater back there, and I just looked, the temperature is 72, which is actually warmer than it was. It's weird. It's almost like the room has gotten warmer, but I feel cold in the reading because it was 70 when I turned it off because the fan is very loud, but it's actually reading 72. And the room feels cold. I don't know what that, if that means something, if we're having like some sort of a spiritual visitation in this reading. Okay, let's go back here. How did this relationship with the Ten of Swords, how did that come about? How did that come about with this Ten of Swords? Oh my God. The Five of Coins. Ooh, the fuck. It's like this, I don't know. I want to call it, it could be a kid. I mean, it could be a young adult. You could be really old. It could be a middle-aged adult, right? Like it's just younger. There's like a huge betrayal with this. And, being out, being like excluded, being excluded, and having a lot of anxiety. Who is this person? My gosh. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Because it's got like, there's this like an adult woman there and this younger man. If this has anything to do with a romantic relationship, it's weird. It's almost like, because the way that he's looking through the card too, the way he's looking through the card, it's almost like, let's say you were dating somebody and when they're around their parent, they're like nice and pleasant. And then the minute their parent actually leaves the room, then they're like, really? Oh, they say things to you like, holy crap. Oh my gosh. But then as soon as their parent walks back in the room, they're nice. And yeah, like there's a really, really weird energy with this younger man here. And how does this negativity depart? With plenty of material things. I want to say that there's no love lost here in whatever this is. There's no love lost here with the Eight of Cups. Does somebody actually leave with a lot of stuff in hand? I'm curious here. I think some of you are dealing, this is a situation with like, I want to describe it like how I'm seeing it as like an adult child. And when I say that, I mean someone who, I don't know, could they be? Yeah, I kind of feel like that. Like somebody who's finishing high school, somebody who's maybe finishing university or college. They're maybe they're trying to find themselves too, with the Sun and the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Is like, who am I? What am I going to be? And then there's like this conflict, or there's a struggle, or there's a lot of things to consider. And then all of a sudden there is something like, so you could be dealing with someone maybe who has an addiction issue too, like something like that here. Someone who could have, there could be like a mental health issue also. And it does have some feeling here of like someone trying to decide, like, who am I going to be? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Like struggling with that. Like, who am I? But then it's like discovered. It's understood. So, I mean, that feels kind of good here. Like maybe some of you, well, it's kind of funny. It reminds me of, it's a Cancer friend. Her daughter, though, last minute decided she wasn't going to university. Like, what? Like literally. Actually, I think it was the morning that they were getting up to drive her to the town where the university was. And it's like, she knows she needs time to discover herself. So I don't know if there's something like that that you're dealing with here. Somebody needs time to discover themselves. They're going to. It's really interesting, though, because there's material things, but there's no emotional thing. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody has like a lot of ideas, but there's nothing that their emotions are like kind of like sticking to. There's nothing that their emotions are sticking to that they can say, okay, yeah, this is me. This is who I'm going to be. This is what I want to do in my life. Where will that leave you? Okay, I want to say, if this does have something to do with like a parent and a child, it would probably produce a lot of strong emotions in you. If this is someone that you're having trouble getting out the door, like to develop some level of independence here, and then they do that, I imagine there's a ton of, there's like, probably, yes, look at that. They can fly. They're going to fly. But then, oh, well, the nest is empty now. Are they okay? Maybe I should call them. Right? Like, it's a lot. There's almost like a lot of feeling to go on with that. Where will that leave you? Strong emotion. And what is that emotion, I wonder? It's like passionate love or hate. Wow. Temperance. Trying to balance this. Holy moly. This feels really intense. I feel like you're the parent here. It's funny, like that the Queen of Wands came out and it's Aries card. Like, even if you're a father, like watching this, I want to say, it's just saying like that's Aries, and there's a younger man here in this situation. But it looks like it creates a lot of anxiety and feelings. That leave you having a lot of feelings to sort out. It's almost like having a lot of emotions to sort through. The Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. I don't know. Some of you might be approaching. Oh yeah. Well, was it? I guess. I don't know when that would really happen, to be honest, because I'm nowhere near that stage. But I guess, yeah, it's true, because I think the neighbor across the street, her daughter's in university, and I think it's soon. I think it's soon, like they're finished for the year, because there's something about that, like there's this crescendo of intensity, and then it's like happiness and celebration too. But then now what? Like, now what? Now what do I do? Now, this feels like a very life-changing moment to me, this energy. And it feels like there's a lot of intense feelings leading up to some type of a decision. There's, then, like, where does that leave you? That leaves you with a lot of feelings here, and happiness and joy. You know, it's interesting, this image too, it looks very much like a young man. You can actually say, maybe there could even be someone here specifically, if you might have a son who has longer hair. The braid too, maybe it is could be a daughter, right? But then it's like, well, then after that, there's kind of like, well, now what? It's like a now what with the Seven of Cups. But this is, okay, you'll gain freedom from all of the anxiety and worry. I'm not getting a romantic energy out of this. Well, there really aren't any cards to indicate it either. Like, I really am feeling that it's like a parent-child dynamic here. The Vulture. The Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Well, you know what? I want to say it actually enables you to chase some type of a dream here. Maybe it gives you some time to explore relationships. It's kind of funny. I'm getting like kind of an empty nest energy here. But there's an awful lot of intense energy building up to it. And maybe it's just, yeah, I mean, actually, it doesn't really seem that. I mean, the Five of Wands is, I guess, really one of the most intense cards out of it. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean that there's, like, arguments and strife. Because of what it's bookended by with the Sun and then the Ace of Wands, it honestly feels like it's something to do with self-discovery. Like, who am I? Who am I going to be? And fighting with that and struggling with it and then knowing. I want to say, too, with plenty of material things, if there is something that you have a child that wants to pick some type of direction, or maybe they want to start their own business. Maybe they do want to go off to school somewhere. I want to say there's enough material things to do that. Maybe they need to work and save money. This young man, it's the negativity in your life. Okay. And that's an end. You'll have freedom from anxiety and depression and worry. Someone is against you. So maybe someone's not against you. That's very interesting, right? Because worry that someone is against you. Why would you feel like someone is against you? I mean, it could be your own kid. There's days I wonder. I'm trying to get to school on time. I'm like, yeah, I feel like he's working against me. He must be. When in truth, he's just in the bathroom looking at his hair too long. The King of Cups, the Six of Cups, whoa, and the Six of Wands. That's great. No, that's great energy. Yeah. I want to say, it's almost like you have some time here to explore some type of really deep, intimate soulmate connections. Successfully. Like, successfully? Yeah, that's interesting. What's this Nine of Swords, though? It's like, oh my God. The King of Coins. The King of Coins. The Four of Cups. And the Magician. It's weird. The King of Coins comes across like the young man's father. The young man's father. Or the younger man's father. There is actually a lot of like male depiction in this spot. Like, right? I mean, this looks like a man. This looks like a young man. Well, that is a man. It's a man. And then these are both men here. But it looks young, too. Like, like lanky and thin. Still young and you're lanky and thin. I see, right? The King of Coins, he's getting older. He's shorter and squat. I tell my son that all the time. Like, I say, eat that shit now, honey, because you're still growing upwards. Because once that stops, it all starts going this way. I honestly, like, really, I don't know why this is a negative thing. That's the curious aspect here. Like, I'm not necessarily, why is this young man a negative thing? Maybe it's between you and this child's father about, I don't know, why is this younger man a negative thing though? That's what, strength. Something about courage and strength, holding back. Why is it a negative thing? Is this young man is very strong? What is the connection with the collective in this younger man? What is the connection? Is this like their kid? The wheel, no, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very unexpected turn of event. I wonder, could this be like somebody that needs a helping hand or something, or needs, I don't know. It's like you don't expect this younger man. So maybe if it is your kid, maybe it was not something that you expected to have happen. The Wheel of Fortune, it's a big turn of events. It's a big change. It's very unexpected. It's out of your control. I don't know why. A lot of right? And you got major arcana with me trying to understand exactly why or what the situation is with that. Self-control. There's a sense of self-control. Maybe this young man has an issue with self-control. And so it kind of feels like some sort of circumstance that is outside of your control that maybe even needs to naturally unfold in its own way here. It's almost like you have to wait for someone to find their way or figure out who they are. And it still feels odd to me, like why that's a negative thing. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Coins, the Lovers. Oh my gosh, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Is this whole thing up right? Where do we start? Okay, we'll start at the Lovers. The Lovers, the Ace of Coins. Okay, so well, that's nice. That's like a soulmate connection, a new beginning. The Queen of Cups, and we got love. We have love here, and then we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. The fuck? This is like wonderful, happy energy. Beautiful, happy family. It's a very, very nice energy. It's almost like a destiny playing out, really, honestly. It's like destiny playing out. I don't know, maybe like, I'm not really sure with this one. It's kind of funny because what freedom you'll gain is you'll be removed from being anxious or worried that someone could be against you. And the really funny thing is, like, I don't see that in the cards. So it's obviously there. I mean, the Nine of Swords is here. That is a worry and anxious energy. It has something to do, I feel like maybe, I mean, it could be money. It could be a money situation. That's a good possibility, right? Why, yes, because of the Five of Coins here. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe it's a money situation with a child. The King of Coins is here. I don't know. And he's much older looking. Like, he looks more like a grandfather. I guess he could be a father too. Well, if you're a grandfather, you're probably a father. But in terms of towards the younger man, maybe there's, I don't know, maybe there's a financial issue or worry of finances being an obstacle for someone to pursue something that they would like to pursue, right? But how will that anxiety depart? With plenty of material things. I think, that's, if I try to follow the breadcrumb trail, that one is making sense to me. Because the other ones, I'm like, I don't understand why there is that. There's going to be plenty here for this individual to pursue whatever it is that they want to pursue, which I would imagine would alleviate, worry. I mean, every parent would want the child to be able to do exactly what it is that they hope to do. No? Well, I shouldn't say that. Some people don't care. They just want them to do what they want. You gotta follow my footsteps, kid. Okay. Yeah, and then like it looks like then you have the freedom to explore like really intimate relationships, one-on-one intimate relationships. Yeah, it's just almost like feels like a common sense thing to me. But anyways, that's your reading. I'm gonna go do the extended. In the extended, I'm gonna ask what you should focus on until this negativity exits. So, no. And I'm going to use the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. So we're looking at it in kind of a spiritual sense here, for you, like on a deeper level. So what you should focus on until this negativity exits. What was the spiritual significance of this negative entity? I'm saying it like it's this negative entity. What will blossom within you that couldn't with this negative force entity or younger man? Thank you so much, Aries. If you would like to follow me to the extended, there's 2 links in the description below. The first link is to join the YouTube membership. Choose tier number 2, all extended videos. If you're like, I don't want to do commitment, Cindy, just this one-time purchase, you can do that in the second link and on the Gumroad app. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.